How's it going, YouTube? Ed, WeskerGriff, coming back with a mail day recap video. Have a lot of different cards to show off, tons of Slabs. Also got a care package in from JT, Triple Crown 23, and I also got a mystery pack in from Mr. Ty in YouTube Hall of Gamers. So there's a lot to go over, but before I get into any of the cards, any of the mail, just want to talk for a little bit. Talk a little bit about perception of time. Now, it's kind of a weird topic to talk about, but personally, I feel like time is going so quickly. I mean, we're already in the second week of June, yet before this pandemic, before all the shutdowns came, that was around March. And for whatever reason, March, prior to all this stuff happening, everything getting shut down, it really feels like a lifetime ago. Feels like a different age. It's just so bizarre to feel that time is going quickly, yet stuff we were doing months ago felt so far away. It's the passage of time, so to speak. But recently, with the summer coming in, and since we are in June, local news has been talking a lot about the Jersey Shore. Since everyone in Philadelphia, that's kind of a summertime tradition to go down to the Jersey Shore. And the shore has been really packed. The beaches are crammed. The boardwalks are wall-to-wall people. And I got some buddies that have been going down there, some friends. And, they're posting pictures and whatnot of just crammed beaches and crammed boardwalks. And a lot of the times I'm seeing the footage on the news and I'm seeing the pictures and nobody's wearing masks. It's like kind of everyone has forgotten that we've been in the middle and are still in the middle of a pandemic. So it'll be interesting to see if the rates of infection go up, but maybe that's just me being paranoid or thinking too much about it. But I think there's definitely probably going to be some surges going around, some second wave, and not to be negative or anything or pessimistic, but it's just kind of interesting to see people's behavior during these very turbulent, uncharted, and unprecedented times. But enough of the real world BS. Let's get into some escapism. Let's show off some cards and some good stuff. So let's get into it. So, show the mystery pack first. It's coming from Ty up in YouTube Hall of Gamers. I got into his football mystery packs, and I got one card in my pack. They were $30 packs. I did really good on my pack. So this is from 2019 Panini Limited Football. This is numbered out of 149. This is a patch rookie card autograph of Dwayne Haskins for the Washington Redskins. So I'm not a Redskins fan, Eagles fan, obviously, but this is a good card to get. He's going to be the starting quarterback, so whenever you hit an autograph of a quarterback, a rookie quarterback, especially a starting rookie quarterback, I mean, you're doing quite well. So this will probably be a card that I move down the road since it doesn't fit into the collection, but certainly happy that I hit it in the mystery pack. So thanks, Ty. Greatly appreciate that. Next time you do packs, let me know. Be more than willing to support you and get into them. So thanks, Ty. I'll leave his YouTube channel down below because Ty is also on YouTube as well and does videos from time to time. Next, onto the eBay pickups. So the first one here is from 1970 Topps. This is a near mint to mint 8 of a potential future Hall of Famer. I know I've talked about this a lot at the Philly show with the Philly crew. We've debated if this guy can make it into the Hall of Fame, but it is a near mint to mint 8 of Chuck Manuel, aka Charlie Manuel. Now, we were talking about the Hall of Fame with him as a coach. Charlie has had a fantastic career as a coach, especially as a hitting coach. Taught Jim Thome, was pretty much hand in hand with him all those years in Cleveland. And Jim Thome holds Charlie Manuel in the highest regards, saying that he was, one of the guys that really made him have a lot of success in the majors, and he's one of the best hitting coaches of all time, kind of like a hitting guru. And Charlie's had great success as a manager when he was managing Cleveland, and also when he managed the Phils and led them to a World Series championship in 2008. So, it's always in the realm of possibility that he can get in there. And I got this card for stupid cheap. I think I got it for under $15. But, nice example there. Shout out to Mike O. He's the one that sent me the auction link, told me about it, because I think he already has a few of these cards. But my first Chuck Manuel, near mint to mint 8. Right, the next two cards are from 2020 Topps. Just showed off a couple of this guy's cards in my last video in the SGC holders, but now we got some PSA holders. And these are both PSA mint 9s. The 2020 Topps throw-in of Bo Bichette. Already talked about this card in my last video and my thoughts on 2020 Topps Series 1 and its potential... what's the right word I'm looking for? I guess its potential to be viewed as a historic set. But the PSA 10s are... the prices are just really, really high on this card. So, managed to find some very reasonably priced mint 9s from the same seller. So, send him an offer for the two cards that he had up there. I believe he had several listed. So, did a little bundle deal and was able to get these cards for, I believe, I got them for 20 a piece. I want to say. But happy about it. Add those into the collection. I've recently gone around to a few local stores that, like Walgreens and CVS and Target, and I cannot find no 2020 Series 1 Topps. The aisles are completely barren for anything sports card related, and they have been picked clean. So figure I just pick those up since it looks like 2020 Topps is not going to get restocked anytime within this, during all this stuff. Alright, next is a card that's been rising a little bit, and I didn't have it in my collection. I passed on this card multiple times through the year. Recently, at one of the Philly shows, I was trying to negotiate a deal for this card, but I couldn't agree on a price with the dealer. He had it raw, and he wanted around what I paid for this card, and who's to say what that card would have graded. But this is from 2012 Topps Heritage. This is a near mint to mint 8 of the Mike Trout Heritage, his first Heritage card. So this card was relatively cheap for quite a while. I would say several years it was very, very affordable. And like I said, I've been trying to add this card for a little while and almost added it at one of the Philly shows, but could not come to an agreement on a price because I just didn't want to pay all that money for the card raw, and then maybe I send it in and there's a defect that I didn't see. But managed to pick up the near mint to mint 8. Paid I think like $115 or $120 for this, which is kind of high. I mean, for a near mint to mint 8, but the prices have been going up. So I figured I didn't want to prolong it anymore. I didn't want to wait anymore because it's probably not going to be going down anytime soon with all the Trout stuff just getting stupid. So figure I added into the collection now. So pulled the trigger glad I did. And great card there. So the Trout from Heritage. Next, we got a SGC. This is the 2013 Topps Update SGC Pristine 10, so the gold label. This is the update of Corey Kluber, which is his rookie card, even though it doesn't have the RC logo. So they forgot to throw that on this card, but this is his true rook. And I figured a Pristine 10, why not? They're very difficult to get. Pretty much a perfect card there. And was able to get this for a pretty good price. Number one thing about Corey Kluber is very good pitcher. He's older, so his prices aren't really... his prices don't really command what they probably should since he's older, but he's a very, very good pitcher. I've had him for many years on fantasy baseball, and actually went to the game in 2017 in Cleveland where he pitched a complete game. I think it was a shutout, but he pitched a complete game. He absolutely dominated the Angels with Trout, Ohtani, and Pujols. So I remember that. That's a great memory from that year going to the National in Cleveland and seeing Corey Kluber throw an absolute gem. So finally picked up his Slabs rookie. And then next is kind of a unique pickup. This is from 2012 Topps. This is a PSA Gem Mint 10. This is the gold number out of 2012 of Hisashi Iwakuma. So Iwakuma is no longer in the majors. He's back in the Japanese league. But from 2012 up into when he left, I believe he left in 2019. So he played from 2012 to 2018. He was older. He had a very nice career here in Major League Baseball. But he was always a guy that I followed pretty regularly because I would always draft him in fantasy baseball. And there's a pretty funny story that I have with Iwakuma. And it was one of the years, I forget what year it was exactly, but it'll probably be easy to look up. But I was in the championship match for this league I was in with my coworkers, and I was losing the matchup. And the only way I can win the matchup is by pitching a starting pitcher to win ERA, strikeouts, and whip. I was winning pretty much all the offensive categories, but I was losing all the pitching categories. And in order for me to win the match, I needed a pitcher to start. So this was the final day of the season, and I still had Iwakuma left. He was on my bench. And it was like a 5 o'clock game, I believe. 4:30, 5 o'clock game. It was one of those West Coast games. So they were playing the Angels. So I put in Iwakuma, and I have MLB Extra in, and so I'm watching the game, watching on the edge of my seat. Pretty much I just need Iwakuma to go out there and dominate. And sure enough, he did. 7 innings, shutout ball, masterful game by Mr. Iwakuma. He was on 105 or 110 pitches. So I'm like, I go to check my score. I'm winning strikeouts. I'm winning ERA. And I'm winning whip. So I'm winning the match. But I never celebrate prematurely because you never know. Anything can happen. It's not over till it's over. The guy I'm playing shoots me a text message over. Congratulations, man. Iwakuma did great, trying to black hat himself. I'm like, well, let's hold on a minute. Iwakuma's not out of the game. And he's like, haha, no, man, it's over. So I'm thinking to myself, Iwakuma is out of the game, right? I mean, he is on like 110 to 115 pitches. But sure enough, Seattle goes 1-2-3. Now, Seattle was winning 2-0. The 8th inning comes. Iwakuma goes back out there. I'm like, what the hell is going on? Why is Iwakuma back out there? He's on 110 pitches. This is the most amount of pitches he's thrown all season. Lloyd McClellan, what the hell are you doing? And it's the top of the lineup. He's got to face Trout, Pujols, Calhoun. He's got to face all their best hitters, not the scrub bottom of the lineup. And what do you think happened? Iwakuma pitched a masterful game through 7 innings. He gets sent back out there in the 8th, and he gives up 3 runs. Winds up losing the game. I wind up losing ERA and WHIP. And I did not win the championship that year. I came runner-up. And you know what? I was not mad at all at Hisashi Iwakuma. The man did his job. I was pissed at Lloyd McClellan. I was screaming to the high heavens about Lloyd McClellan. And guess what happened? Not 3 or 4 days after the season ended, the Seattle Mariners fired Lloyd McClellan. So, I'll always remember that story. I'll always remember that what Iwakuma did, and I'll always remember Mr. Lloyd McClellan getting his ass axed. But why would you do that? The dude's on 115 pitches. You want to end his season on a great note. 7 shutout against the Angels. You probably got young bucks in the bullpen who want to prove themselves for next year. Shake my head. That's why you got axed, Lloyd McClellan. But little funny story I figure I share with you guys. The trials and tribulations of fantasy baseball. All right. Next, we got a package from JT sending this. The face you make when you get a care package in the mail. Baseball cards forever, essay. JT, Triple Crown of 24. So, did not open this. Have no idea what's inside. Hopefully, there's no Lloyd McClellan cards in here because they'll go into the fire pit. But let's see. So, JT, thank you so much. Greatly, greatly appreciate it. I want to be careful how I rip this open because I want to save that note. I'm going to save this paper for the YouTube PC. So we'll get this blue tape off. There we go. So the paper is safe. Put that to the side so I can save that. Let's rip this off. Get these cards out. So get this open. Ooh, JT got a business card here. JT Triple Crown 24. I don't know if he wants me to show his info, but I'll go like that. JT Triple Crown 24. I'll leave his link down below so you guys know, and I'll leave his eBay down below so you guys can go check that out. I don't know if he wants me showing him his phone number, though. So we got some IP autographs here of Rhys Hoskins. Rookie card from 2018 Topps. Very, very cool. Nice. We got Aaron Nola. Very, very cool. Probably the best pitcher on the Phils. Probably one of my favorite Phillies on the team right now. Beautiful signature there. Oh wow, this is really cool. We got a dual auto patch of Francisco Liriano and Cole Hamels, number 3 out of 5. Signature patches. Very, very cool. JT, thank you so much. Incredible card. Look at that patch. It's bulging out of the card. Liriano and Cole Hamels. Very, very cool. Did not have this. This is from 2006 Upper Deck. Wait, 2006, yeah. Ultimate Collection Baseball Upper Deck. Very, very cool. And the final card here, the 150th anniversary, Rhys Hoskins. commemorative patch. Very nice. So JT, thank you so much. Greatly appreciate it. Guys, I'll leave his link down below along with his eBay. Go check it out. You guys know JT, the cardboard apprentice, as Eric Those Back Pages calls him. One of the greatest in the community here. Awesome person to get to know JT. So that's all I got for you guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you enjoyed the banter. I know I was probably all over the place in this video, but I hope you guys enjoyed. So that's all I got for you. Hope you guys have a great one. Take care and buckle your seatbelt because we're going to Flavortown. Woo!